Apparently, this is what they meant by the calm before the storm, because here it is right now. I'm out here on Thursday evening. It's about 1 o'clock right now on Thursday evening when I'm making this video, and I have no coat on, and it's actually pretty comfortable out here right now. The sun is shining. It's not bad at all. However, the weather forecast, you probably already know, for most of the southern states, Tennessee, Texas, Arkansas, Kentucky, all the way through a whole bunch of states, it's going to be covered in either ice, snow, or both come Saturday morning. And more than likely the power will go out, and they're saying in some areas, I think it was like 3 inches of ice and like 20-something inches of snow farther up north in Kentucky. I think it was in that area up in there. They get so many different forecasts, it's hard to keep up with what they said because it's been changing so much and so rapidly over the last few days. I've been paying attention to it, but right now, where I am right here in East Tennessee on the Cumberland Plateau, it's supposed to be about 6 inches of snow and a little bit of ice mixed in before that, mixed in with the rain. Freezing rain, sleet, and ice, and then turning to snow on top of that. Very slick, very, very slick. And that gets on the power lines, and it weights those power lines down and causes the power to go out. It also gets on trees, and then the trees will fall over. A lot of times we'll have wind with that because before the snow comes and the ice comes, you usually got wind, so the trees can blow over, go across the power line. So more than likely, the power will definitely go out. So it's important to be prepared. Hope you're getting prepared. I stay prepared. That's part of my business, is staying prepared. That's what I do. It's what I've always done for most of my life, is stay prepared. But even me, you know, I want to take and go through a different checklist and make sure everything is situated, to make sure all my battery banks are charged up and everything like that. But we'll go in the house here and we'll go through some of my systems in here, my backups for when the power goes down. As you can see here, I have a natural gas heater. This gas comes from the gas company, and this will work even when the power goes out. So it is very good about, you know, backup power. It's actually my main heating source I use most of the time. And you can see it's actually on right now. And this is definitely recommended if you can get something like this in your house, because like I said, when the power goes out, you still have heat. And we're supposed to get down next week to, I think it was 4 degrees up here on the plateau. So very, very cold. Several days in the single digits up here. So it's going to be very cold. When the power goes out, people die in that type of situation. So be sure to have backup heating sources. Backup heating sources is more important than anything. I mean, really, there's nothing else more important than having a backup heating source during the wintertime. And when the power goes down, the internet also goes down. And my television comes through the internet using, you know, a Roku device or Roku TV. So I need to have some DVDs ready to go, which I have down here. You can see a few that have never been opened before, and, you know, Don Knotts and a few war movies and different comedies and things. So I can hook my TV and my DVD player up to a battery power bank, and I can actually watch movies. I actually have light and things like that too. Those little battery power banks is very, very handy. I'll show you a couple of those here in a minute. I also have shortwave radio, shortwave, AM and FM long wave radio. This has an antenna you can see here that goes there and gets a better signal for a shortwave. So it's a very good entertainment and actually a really good radio. So I have, like I said, DVDs up here. I have books to read, so keep me occupied, because I'll probably be snowed in here or iced in here for about a week, more than likely, if this happens to what they say it's going to. You can see here I have a couple of the battery power banks up here. These are really no-name brand ones, but they actually work pretty good. A 𝐕𝐶𝐿AN and a 𝐒𝐿𝐄. And these right here will run my light and my TV and DVD player, or Blu-ray player, for several, probably a couple of days at least. I've ran the TV and DVD player with this right here for about a day and a half when I need it to. No problem at all. Still have plenty of charge. I got these all charged back up. The cord on this one stays in there to charge it with. And this one right here, I use it to, you know, power my light. And guys, down here in the basement, I also have another natural gas heater. I very seldom use this to heat this basement up because I don't live in here, I live upstairs. I mainly store stuff down here. I have an office down here, but I heat the office with a little electric heater. That's all I need. So I don't use this much here. It's actually been used maybe 2 or 3 hours since I had to put in. So it's just more or less in case I actually have to have it or need it or someone needs to stay down here in the basement, they can turn this on and have heat down here. And you can see here, these are my more substantial power banks. This is an Opus Omega 3 power bank. And I also have an Omega 5 power bank. You can see over here, this is the Omega 5 power bank here, and they're both fully charged up and ready to go. You can see I also have a wood stove. This is a Liberty wood stove. This is a really heavy duty, really good wood stove. You can see I've been using this, no firings today, but I use this mainly when I'm down here in the workshop working on something, and it's really, really handy about heating this space up down here downstairs. And it actually will help heat the upstairs some, especially the floor, but it'd be difficult to rely on this to heat the whole upstairs. There's a vent up top there, but as far as actually heating the upstairs, I don't think it would do it. I've tried it before and it doesn't get really warm because a lot of space here between the stove and the top, and before the heat gets up, it actually gets cooled off because this is like a 14-foot tall garage in here. Anyway, wood, I'm working on getting some more in right now. I'll make this video, when I get the video done, get it uploaded, I'm going to get some more wood in. Like I said, this is my main heating source. However, if the gas went out for some reason, now I could come down here, downstairs here, and I can actually put a bed up down here in the garage beside the wood stove and still stay warm down here. Well guys, that's pretty much it, my winter preparedness. You can see mostly it's focused on heat. That's the most important thing, is heat. Entertainment is good. Having backup power sources for light, for a DVD player is good. Having a radio is good. Having heat is essential. Very essential. If you have these temperatures drop down to 4 degrees, you have no heat, power goes out, you're going to be in a serious world of trouble. So please try to get prepared. Time's running out now. I mean, it's here. People should have been prepared already, but instead most people will run out and get their stuff done tomorrow, try to, right before it comes. Sad. People don't plan ahead and they put it off to the last possible minute. And hopefully that's not you, but more than likely some of you all do that, because most people do actually. And it's really a bad situation to be in because these things happen, and what if you can't get out to get what you need? What if you can't get out to get your propane filled? What if it's all been sold? What if it's all gone? What if you can't get any bread? I mean, any milk? I mean, I have plenty of food stocked up here, so that's a good thing too, something else, but it's really not the most important thing. The most important thing is to have backup heat sources that can't be taken down when the power grid goes down, and backup heating sources that can last for several days or weeks, or preferably months or forever. Backup heating sources is what you need to have for sure. Focus your efforts on that. If you make it through this one, hopefully we all do, be sure to get your backup heating sources situated and in place for the next one. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, get a big thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully.